The first thing I did with the new bottom half part for the X8c was to coat it with the rubber cement. And I thought this would help us with the vibrations from the motors to help stabilize the video images. The next thing I did was remove the motherboard from that plastic plate, and you got to do some serious cutting, guys. So let's get started. Make sure when that motherboard's out that you put those wires that need to be together. Either tie them or tape them so they won't get mixed up. Okay, back to the cutting part. You see where I've had to cut the little fence completely out of that little square unit. Wait, there's more cutting to do. You're going to have to cut where those, you see the blue lines on the picture. You got to cut those plastic parts out so you have two individual parts. Here you can see the reason why you have to do a little bit more cutting, so that thick battery will just move really smoothly into the copter. Okay, here's a different view of those two individual parts now that will hold the motherboard on. Once you do that, you're ready to go. Yes, in this next picture you can see where you screw it down to the copter itself, and then time to move on. Now I had to come up with something to hold that battery tight inside into the quadcopter. So I came up with a little idea of a rubber band. Hi everybody. I'm fitting now a 11.1 volt LiPo battery in an x8c copter that I'm trying to rebuild because I crashed my other one. So anyway, hey, how about this? So I'm going to put this in there. So you can tell how I cut. I'm not quite ready for the board, but I had to make space in here for the bigger battery. Ooh, it's bigger than the stock battery, kind of wider. There you go. Yeah, a little bit heavier, a few grams heavier. So anyway, I tried to figure out how can I lock it in there. So anyway. And so that you see the rubber band around the square on the outside, just a small rubber band. Let's see if you can see that. I guess you can. So anyway, you flip the battery in. Hopefully it's in focus for you. Basically, you have to come up like this. No big deal. The battery comes down. Push it in. No problem. And it goes all the way to the back. Guess what happens? The rubber band catches it right here at the front of the battery. You're good. Look, locks it in, no problem. That's nice. So, good to go. What about now? How about taking the battery out? Well, if you look real closely, the rubber band's at the edge at the bottom of the battery. Should be no problem at all. Slide it out. Bingo. Aha, how about that? Not bad, huh? Okay, and I gotta get back to work. So, I'll keep you posted on my adventure getting this copter ready to fly. So we hope it's going to fly. Hey, catch you later. Bye. Okay, I've got the motherboard screwed in along with the wires leading to their motors. So we're getting close now. Yay, that does it. I think I've got everything hooked up correctly. I do have power. So everything's working pretty much. This is all pretty much new, right? Because I crashed the other one about 3 weeks ago. So I got a new bottom on it. I got a new silver top, which I'll put that on tomorrow probably when I get around to it, along with the props and the motors. So anyway, I've got two power cables coming out of this baby right there, the banana plug, and of course the other one on the left side is for 11.1. Sweet. So anyway, I hooked everything together. It's all right there. There's a big splice, kind of nasty. But anyway, I've got my gimbal also going to be powered there. It's spliced into here. You can see some speaker wire, make it a little bit longer. But anyway, it'll go underneath, and it's got plenty of wire leads, so it's not that tight. So, but everything fit. Let's see what happens. Stay tuned. It's going to get good. All right. Have a good night.